What is the Big Bang Theory? Many of us wonder how everything, that is humans, trees, planets, stars, galaxies, and even space and time came into existence. How did our universe originate? Now, there are several theories, beliefs, and myths about the beginning of our universe. However, the most widely accepted explanation is the Big Bang Theory, which scientists use to describe the initial formation of our universe. It states that our universe began from a very hot and compressed point, which is also known as a singularity. Based on estimations, it is said that approximately 13.7 or 13.8 billion years ago, this singularity violently exploded. This explosion is called the Big Bang. Scientists claim that from this explosion or Big Bang, space, time, energy, matter, and then stars, galaxies, humans, etc. came into existence.
Is the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory states that the universe began as a hot and infinitely dense point. Only a few millimeters wide, it was similar to a supercharged black hole. About 13.7 billion years ago, this tiny singularity violently exploded.
The Milky Way galaxy is our cosmic home.
Stars, be they millions or billions of years old, are all born in nebulae, clouds of dust.
Stargazing is an enjoyable experience. Not only can we spend hours admiring at the sheer number of stars shining back at us in the sky, but also wonder what shapes they form in the sky. Do stars really make any definite shapes in the sky? If yes, do these shapes have names? Let's explore the starry world from a little closer in this module on stars and constellations, where we learn about stars, sun and the pole star in the sky, and what are constellations. The twinkling lights of the car from a distance seem similar to the distant stars twinkling in the sky. As the lights come closer, they become brighter. Similarly, stars being very far away from the Earth appear as twinkling dots. Sun is a star too. Sun is at a distance of nearly 150 million kilometers from Earth, while other stars in the sky are millions of times farther away than the Sun. Sun, being closer than other bigger stars, appears bigger and brighter than other stars. Have you ever wondered where the stars disappear when it's daytime? Well, they are always there. The light of the sun is so bright that we cannot see them. When stars form a group that has a recognizable shape, it is called a constellation. The shapes of constellations resemble objects familiar to us. Oh, this group of stars looks like a huge ladle. This group of stars or constellation is Ursa Major, or the Great Bear. It is also known as the Big Dipper or Saptarshi because it resembles the shape of a dipper used for drinking water in ancient times. This constellation can be seen during the early part of a summer night from the northern hemisphere. It has 7 prominent stars in the formation of a big ladle or question mark. 3 stars make up the handle of the ladle and 4 make up the bowl. Ursa Major constellation helps locate the pole star. Look at the 2 stars at the end of Ursa Major. Imagine a straight line passing through these stars. Extending this imaginary line leads to a pole star. The second prominent constellation is Orion. Orion, or the Hunter, can be seen during late evenings in winter time. This constellation includes 7 or 8 bright stars. The 3 middle stars constitute the belt of the Hunter. 4 bright stars are arranged in a quadrilateral shape. Sirius is the brightest star in the sky, which is located close to Orion. The third prominent constellation is Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia can be seen during the early part of a winter night. This constellation resembles a distorted letter W or M. Wasn't it fun learning about all these stars and constellations?
Planets. Planets are heavenly bodies that revolve around a star. For example, Sun in their own particular path called the orbit. The orbit is elliptical or oval in shape. They do not have light of their own. We see them shining because they reflect the light of the star around which they revolve.
Because they are all at different distances from the Sun, each one takes a different length of time to revolve once. There are 8 planets in our solar system, namely Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. They vary greatly in size. Mercury is the smallest and Jupiter is the largest. Earth is the only planet in our solar system that has life. Next is the Moon and the satellites. The Moon is our Earth's partner in space. It orbits the Earth. The surface of the Moon has many deep holes called craters. There are rocky mountains and flat areas also. We can see it brightly in the night sky because it reflects the light of the sun. It does not produce light of its own. During the day, the sun's light is far too bright, so the moon, though present in the sky, is not visible. And even if we can see it, it is not as bright as it is during the night. The moon is Earth's satellite. A satellite is a body that orbits around a planet. The word comes from a Latin word which means attendant. There are many natural satellites in the solar system. Scientists call them moon. As of now, among the inner planets, Mercury and Venus have no moons. Earth has 1 and Mars has 2. Among the outer planets, Jupiter has 50, Saturn has 53, Uranus has 27, and Neptune has 13. Thus, making a total of 146 moons.
Man's conquest of space began on 4th October 1957 when USSR launched Sputnik 1, the first artificial satellite to circle the Earth. It was about the size of a large beach ball. In November 1957, Sputnik 2 had a real live companion, the dog Laika.
Artificial satellites are important for scientific research.
Why is Pluto not a planet anymore? 'Cause I'm not silly anymore. Yeah. Now listen. Pluto was discovered by Clyde Tombaugh in 1930. It is not considered a planet anymore because in 2006, astronomers of IAU gave a new definition to the word planet. According to the new definition, a planet is a celestial body, which is in orbit around the sun, is spherical in shape, and it has cleared the neighborhood around its orbit. What does this mean? It basically means that using its gravity, a planet should have removed asteroids and dwarf planets out of its path, thus cleared its neighborhood. Now, Pluto is in orbit around the sun and is spherical in shape. But since Pluto's neighborhood has many other objects and it has not cleared its neighborhood, it is not called a planet anymore.